Hello everyone, let's have a look at the market snapshot for today. The markets have been roaring pretty good for the Indian markets. The advances were close to 300 against the declines of almost 200. So pretty good for the Indian markets. New highs not getting formed, but still I think the participation and the breadth has been strong. So this likely would convert into multiple new highs as well. As of now, the numbers are close to 10 new highs and 490 new lows. The breadth is significantly improving, close to 330, 340, above 20 EMA, around 300, above 20, above 50 EMA, and almost 170, 180 odd sub 300. So the breadth has been strong. It is improving. The best part is last three sessions, the breadth, the participation, everything has been very consistent, and that is what the need of the hour is. For Indian markets, I think the best thing at the moment would be, if at all, they can just stay at their current levels. That is what will help. If we look at the charts, again, we just got a close which was higher than yesterday's previous close. So good. Again, it is respecting the 50 EMA, but if you look, the overall trend looks downwards. So that is what, if at all it sustains around about these levels, that is what will help the markets. This is Nifty 50, Nifty 500. It looks pretty good actually. It is forming a Davis box sort of structure here. Again, what will be needed is, if at all it can hover around these levels, it can sustain, and the EMA takes a starts making a higher uh, trend from this particular point, and that is what will be needed for Nifty 500. If we look at the overall trend, Nifty 50 bullish, trading above 50 EMA, participation is strong, breadth is strong. If you remember, the breadth was not very strong yesterday, but it has converted into a strong breadth, and that is what I had said in my yesterday's video as well. So that's pretty good going there. For Nifty 500, again bullish, trading above 50 EMA, participation is strong, breadth is strong. So overall, very, very good times for the Indian markets. The only thing required would be, if at all they can just sustain to their current levels. Rest everything going pretty good, I would say. US markets again very, very strong. Was not expecting this, but then they have been just doing mind-boggling sort of stuff, I would say. 280, 270 advances against 230, 240 of declines. Pretty strong. New highs, same, I think around 15 new highs against 485 of new lows. The breadth is again very strong, above 20 EMA, close to 350 stocks, above 50 EMA, close to 300 stocks, and above 200 EMA, close to 300 stocks. Very strong. And you look, I mean, what has happened is, Nasdaq 100 has not only respected the 50 EMA, just look what happened yesterday. It was a breakaway gap. See, I would say 3600, 3700 is a very, very important point. I'll be still very cautious about the US markets. I'll just tell you in a while why I'm saying so. I said this in yesterday's video as well, but this chart looks bullish. There is nothing bearish about it. S&P 500, again a very, very good chart, trading almost near its all-time high. Very same structure to Nasdaq 100. This market has been doing pretty well, I would say. Russell 2000, almost same mirror image. They all are trading near their all-time high, respecting their respective EMAs, making higher highs. So pretty good, pretty strong market. Again, no surprises. Nasdaq is bullish, trading above 50 EMA. Participation is the strong, breadth is the strong. S&P 500, again same story, above 50 EMA, participation is strong, breadth is strong. Russell 2000, same, bullish, trading above 50 EMA, participation is strong, breadth is strong. The strongest amongst the three is S&P 500. This I had told yesterday as well. This is what I'm not liking about what is happening in the US markets. The yields are also rising, the equities are also rising, the dollar is also rising, the equities are also rising. VIX is neutral, that means there is no signs of panic. So whatever equity is doing, basically VIX is supporting that. BTC has reversed from its bottom, but then again it remains bearish because trading below 50 MA. Same is the case with gold, reversed from bottom but trading below 50 MA. See, what is happening is now all these things cannot be happening together. Yields is rising, dollar is rising, BTC is rising, gold is rising, equity is rising. There has to be some sort of diversion, and that is what I am anticipating. uh, I don't want to predict like whose direction will change, whether the yields will start going down, the dollar will start going down, or the equities. But at the moment, when I look at the sectoral indices, I just feel money in the US market is flowing towards US yields, dollars, and towards defensive sectors like the healthcare and the finances. So that is the only reason I just feel maybe the US markets have topped out. Uh, is it a sure shot bet? For sure, no. But what I would do is I would be a little cautious about the US markets. That is what my understanding is. Again, basis the numbers, basis the chart, the Indian markets look strong for now. US looks strong, macro looks neutral. The takeaway would be India has shown very strong recovery. I would say the breadth participation improving significantly. They just need to sustain. That is what is the need of the hour. US markets are looking very strong, the way the numbers are, the way the trend is. But as said earlier, I would be a little cautious here because everything cannot be rising together. That's not how markets work. Dollar and elevated yields continue to pressure risky assets. That doesn't translates into the charts, but that's what I'm saying. I'll be cautious because of these. Bitcoins again remains weak, suggesting risk appetite is subdued. Fix around 17, indicating no signs of panic. So basically no signs of panic, everything rising. I think little difficult kind of market to understand, but I think I lean a little bit towards the US yields and the Indian markets, and I'll be a little cautious about the US equities. Yeah, that's all for today, guys. Hope you all found this useful. Thank you so much and have a good one.